going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
And loss of the privilege of attending any district or system-sanctioned events. South Lawrence thanks you in advance for your positive sportsmanship and support of all student athletes, sports table staff, officiating team fans, and the officiating crew. We hope you enjoy tonight's game. At this time, if you will please stand as we have our prayer, followed by the playing of the national anthem.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Welcome to South Lawrence Elementary School, our first game of the night. We have Summertown versus Ethridge. We will introduce Summertown, the visiting team first. Number 4, Emerson Franks. Number 22, Tess Long. Number 23, Izzy Garland. Number 24, Hallie McConnell. Number 33, Hallie Busby. From Ethridge, number 4, Kamaya Bryce. Number 11, Haley Maddox. Number 50, Lena Brown. Number 10, Jessa Baker. And number 33, Lexi Hurd.
And welcome back to South Lawrence School as we are back for day 2 of the middle school area tournament. As this is Hayden Burks, joined alongside me is Will Pettis. And Will, looking for another good day of basketball here at South Lawrence.
Yeah, we should have a slightly more competitive games than we saw yesterday, I imagine. Of course, this is an all in-county. Every game is a county rivalry because they're all Lawrence County teams that are left. I guess now that Elkton is gone, and then all the Murray County teams were had to drop out. So it's all Lawrence County teams facing off. So there's always a little bit of bragging rights that goes into it as well.
Yep.
This game is the second time these two teams have played, and it was a pretty close game up at Summertown. Summertown came ahead about 15 points, but prior to that, it was a lot closer. So I expect to see a tough game here today.
Yep, so it's the number 5 seed Summertown is there in their blue away uniforms. That shot is already up and in, and Ethridge jumps to a quick 2-0 lead. As that basket is made by Maddox. As, like I was saying, Will, number 1 seed Ethridge, they had a bye yesterday.
And
that layup is up and in.
Tess Long loses her glasses and has to stop midways down the court.
So Ethridge already to a 4-0 start as that basket was made by Bryce. That's going to be a foul. That foul will be on Brown. As I was mentioning to you earlier, Will, I don't really know this Ethridge team because they had a bye yesterday, so I don't know all these names.
They are the number 1 seed in the tournament.
So them and South Lawrence got a bye yesterday, so they didn't have to play in the quarterfinals. And this is the semifinals today. As that pass going to be lobbed up, almost stolen away, and coming up with it, that will be McConnell.
She landed out of bounds, it looks like.
Anyways, it'll be Ethridge basketball. That'll be a turnover on Summertown. Ethridge will take over. As Baker's going to pass it in for the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be Bryce. Bryce, she's going to drive. Pump fakes, goes up and in. She's already got 4 quick points for the Lady Bulldogs. They have a 6-0 lead.
Summertown really struggled with playing against the press early in the season, and then they kind of got it fixed. But they're looking like they did earlier in the season tonight so far.
Here's Long with the basketball. She's going to get across the timeline. They give it to Busby back over Long. Ethridge is in a 3-2 zone, it looks like. Over to Long. Long dribbling, trying to find somebody to give it down low. And that's going to be McConnell coming over. She goes laid up, no good. Fight for it. Rebound comes to Baker.
Just too far under the basket, and she got it.
Baker to Brown. To Maddox. Maddox. Looking to find somebody to give it to Bryce. Bryce has it at the top of the key. On 33, that will be heard. That's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Summertown basketball. So Franks is going to pass it in to Busby. Busby over to Franks, back to Busby out top. She thought about the 3. They give it 3 up and good. Yep.
Nice shot.
So Garland with the first 3 points of the ball game for Summertown, as they have cut the lead down to 3. And the Lady Bulldogs lead 6-3. That's going to sail out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on the Bulldogs. The Lady Bulldogs, excuse me. It'll be Summertown basketball.
So
pretty fast pace so far, Will.
The gym was about half full when the game started. I think by the time this game's over, it'll be slammed full because
probably by halftime.
Yeah, because the perfect New Prospect boys team plays after this.
17-0. That's going to be stolen away.
That's
That's going to be a carry, and it will be another turnover on Ethridge, and it will go back to Summertown.
So both teams struggling against the pressure so far.
Here's Franks with the basketball. They're going to give it to Long. Long over to Garland. Almost thrown out of bounds, but Busley comes back up with it.
That's a charge, possibly.
Possibly. Both of them are on the ground. Busley's going to shoot it. No good, but it's a foul. As that foul will be on Bryce. That'll be her first foul. Team's second of the first quarter. And Busley go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. First free throw by Bryce is up and good. Excuse me, not Bryce, Busby. Second free throw by Busby up and good. Those 2 points, cuts the lead down to 1 with 3:45 left in the first quarter.
Turnover.
That's going to be another turnover, and Summertown will regain possession. As you want to capitalize on these, Will, if you're in Summertown.
Yeah, I got to turn these into points.
That's going to be thrown into. That's going to be stolen away by Bryce. Bryce picks up her dribble.
Don't want to do that.
They give it down low, and no good. Rebound by Franks. Here's Long. Long over to Franks on the right wing. Franks is going to shoot the three. Up, no good.
In and out.
Rebound by Brown. Brown gives it to Max. They're going to jump to the extended 2-3 zone. That's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Ethridge. Becker will pass the ball in for the Lady Bulldogs. They give it to Bryce. Bryce to Maddox over there down low, and that's going to be stolen away. Franks comes up with it. They throw an outlet pass to Tessa Long. Tess goes up, lays up, no good, and there will be a foul. So Busby go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And that foul will be on Bryce. That'll be her second.
That all started with Hallie McConnell deflection there on the other end that ended up in the hands of Emerson Franks, who saw Busby streaking down the court. Already got 3 team fouls from the home team, Ethridge.
As I can already tell, Ethridge's head coach is going to want a timeout for this free throw.
Right in the middle of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Right there, yeah.
Yep, nobody knows. There we go. Now we got it. Well,
Okay.
that's going to be a 30-second timeout by Ethridge, and we'll take that timeout with them here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Trust Title and Escrow of Lawrence County to provide exceptional title insurance services. Offering a wide range of title services across Tennessee, our team is unmatched. In fact, we're the most experienced closing team around. We get the job done on time, at a fair price, and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process.
Back here at South Lawrence as we're back from a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs. His second free throw by Busby's up. No good. Rebounded by Brown. We'll give it to Maddox. Maddox is going to be double teamed. That's going to be stolen away by Busby. She's got a wide open lane. She's going to go lay it up. And that's going to be blocked by Brown. Excuse me, that'll be blocked by Maddox. And it will stay with the Lady Eagles. So turnovers, even though they're up 6-5, Will, turnovers have definitely been killing the Lady Bulldogs so far in this fourth quarter.
Agreed.
First quarter, there we go. I saw 4 up on the board, and I just said it. That's going to be a 3 up by Garland. No good. It's going to be fought for, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles. Franks is going to pass the ball into their own basket. Franks looking to find somebody. They give it to Long. She's wide open in the corner for 3. Up, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown hands it off to Maddox, and Maddox is just going to casually jog up the court. Swing it over to Hurd. Hurd over to Maddox. They give it to Brown. Brown's looking to drive baseline. She's got 2 defenders on her. That'll be
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Did they call an offensive foul, or did they say just out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just threw his hand out like he was going to call an offensive foul. Anyways, another turnover on Ethridge, and it will be Summertown basketball once again. As Busby's wide open. Good job with
that's how you beat the press.
That's how you beat the press.
Summertown takes its first lead.
Yep. Busby's now got 4. They lead 7-6 with. That's going to be another turnover. They give it to Garland. Garland goes up and 1, count it. And she'll go to the line and shoot 1.
Quick points on turnovers here.
That foul will be on number 10. That will be on Baker. That will be her first. Team's 4th of the first quarter.
Summertown will be shooting free throws. Any foul the rest of the quarter. Yep.
Free throw no good. Rebounded by Brown. So Garland now has 5. She leads all scorers in this ball game. As Maddox picks up her dribble at the top, they give it to Brown. Brown has it near the South Lawrence logo. Brown, that's going to be tipped, and that's going to be stolen away. Busby once again. She's got a lane, and that's going to be blocked by Brown. And that will be out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles.
That was a nice block.
Yep. Good chase down there by Brown.
Yeah, that's just tough to keep up with little Busby there.
I believe she's already had 3 steals already in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Frank's just trying to find somebody. They give it to Long up top. They give it to Busby. She's going to shoot the Long 2 up and
there
in. And she's got 6 already, and Summertown extends their lead out to 5. So Maddox gives it to Brown. She's going to shoot the 3 up, no
there
good.
was a little contact on that 3.
And that will be a foul on Hurd. That will be her first, team's fifth, and Summertown will go to the line to shoot 2 free
So
throws.
the full court defense, they've called it off.
That should be five.
Was it a player control foul?
I'm not sure. I mean, they called a foul, I think.
If it's player control foul, they
Yeah.
probably won't shoot.
I've got 5 fouls. And
Yeah.
well, that's going to be a foul.
So it's about, what, like 6 fouls to nothing? I dread seeing the makeup calls.
Yeah. That foul was on Baker. That'll be her second, as that free throw was no good. Checking out of the game will be Baker. Checking out in the game for her will be number 21. That is Potts. Colin with the second free throw up and good. She's now on the board.
So it's a 12-0 run.
Yep. That's almost thrown away, but picked up by the Bulldogs. Here's Brown. She's looking to drive baseline once again. She pulls up for the jumper. Up, no good. Still fought forward. Hurd's going to come up with it in the corner. She throws it back in. And that's going to be stolen away by Long. Long. She goes up with the right hand. That's going to be blocked by Maddox. Busby's looking to fight for it. There'll be a foul. That foul will be on Busby.
Busby, team first.
First team foul for Summertown. So it'll be Ethridge basketball. And Summertown will jump into a full court press. They give it to Maddox. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Throw a long pass.
That's a foul.
To Allen. Yep, that's going to be fought for. Come up with it. Brown's going to shoot the jumper once again up and in.
Yeah, give them second chances.
As finally they break the
She's
drought.
telling everybody to get back. No press.
20 seconds left. Busby. Long on the right wing. She picks up a dribble. Trying to find somebody. As they give it to McConnell down in the short corner. Back to Long. 7 seconds. Long's going to drive. Goes up. No good. Franks has the offensive rebound. She's got to throw it up. Up
Beautiful.
and in. As that'll do it. After 1 quarter of play, Summertown leads this one 14-8. We'll be back for the second quarter right after this break here on the Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
And back here at South Lawrence, and Summertown leads this one 14-8 after 1 quarter of play over the number 1 seed Ethridge Lady Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs so far, well, they've had an issue holding on to the basketball, and turnovers have been killing them.
Yeah, that's one thing. Summertown struggled at times on offense this year, but one thing that's been steady for them has been their defensive pressure, at least in the last half of the season.
So here's Busby. They give it down low to Garland. No good. Franks comes up with the offensive rebound and in. 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds.
Exactly.
Yep.
She's crashing the boards. They beat the press this time.
There's Brown. She goes up. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a charge call after the fouls being 6-1 in the first quarter.
That foul will be on Garland. That's her first. Team's first.
Probably the right call
quarter.
anyway.
Yeah. Brown's first free throw is up and in. She now got 3. Second free throw by Brown is up, no good. Franks comes up with the rebound. Franks gives it to Long. Long on the right sideline. They give it to Busby. Tried to find Franks cut to the basket. They give it to Garland. She's going to shoot the left wing three up. No good, and it will be out of bounds. It'll be Ethridge basketball. So Potts gives it to Maddox. Maddox gives it over to Hurd. Hurd. It'll be Allen with it over to Maddox. Maddox now has it, trying to find Brown down low. Pulls up, hits the top of the backboard.
No
fought
call.
forward. Yep. And Pettis comes up with a rebound. She's looking to take off. She's wide open, goes up with the left hand or the right hand layup and lays it up and in. So Pettis now has got 2 for the Lady Eagles so far, as they extend the lead out to 9. 4:57 left in the half.
I didn't even notice she had come in the game.
I think she checked in whenever the first quarter ended.
Are you sure she didn't just run off the bench and score that layup?
Well, I mean, they were doing that all yesterday. That's going to be blocked. Garland's going to come up with it as they hand it off to Long, back over to Busby in the backcourt. Busby looking to drive. They give it to Frank. She's wide open for the left side three. No good. And as Potts come up with it. And Max now has it. Maddox skips it over to her in the corner. She's going to shoot the three up. No good. Brown almost comes up with the rebound, but Franks has it. They give it to Long. Long looking to push. Trying to find somebody. Gives it over to Pettis. Pettis has it. She's looking to drive baseline. Gives it to Busby. She'll shoot the three up. No good. Comes up with her own rebound, though. Yep. And Brown will come up with it.
Nice, he got away with the foul. That's
definitely a foul.
Yeah. And that's not a foul you want. I mean,
that's a cheap one you picked up, and you don't want to pick those up.
You don't have to hassle the rebounder.
As Bryce is going to check in, so will number 10. That'll be Baker. They're going to check back into the ball game. And McConnell will check in for the Lady Eagles as well for Garland. And we're going to have another timeout. I believe it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take that timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone.
And back here at South Lawrence, as we're back for a full timeout by the Lady Bulldogs as they trail 18-9 with 3:57 left in the half. So Brown now has the basketball in the short corner. She's going to pull up, hits the top of the backboard.
So the top of the backboard is not out of bounds?
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay.
I know at the high school, though, with that little wire that hits, that's considered out of bounds. But
okay.
I know, but in college, though, at UT Southern, I know if it hits the top of the backboard, that is out of bounds. That three's going to be no good. Max is going to come up with it. As Max, she's looking to push. She's got a wide open lane, and she's going to be fouled. No good, but she's going to line to shoot 2. That foul will be on Pettis. That'll be her first. Team's third. So last quarter, Will, it was four fouls by Ethridge to none by Summertown. Now it's 3 fouls to Summertown.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. It evens out. I don't know if it's intentional or what.
Yeah.
Sometimes the team that fouls a lot stops fouling just because they have to.
Daniel will check into the ball game for McConnell. Free throw up, and it's good by Maddox. She now has 3 for the Lady Bulldogs. As the Lady Bulldogs jump into her press, Summertown's able to break it. As Pettis is guarded by Bryce, almost stolen away. Pettis comes back up with it, though. She guarded heavily. They give it to Daniel down low, guarded by Brown. She's trying to find somebody, does something, and she double dribbles. Yep. That's the right call there. She kind of, I think whenever she was trying to catch the ball, Will, she looked like she took a dribble in the process.
Again, you catch it that deep under the goal. Lots of times it ends up in a turnover.
So Herd's going to check in or check out for the Lady Bulldogs. Allen will check in for her.
It's getting to be too easy.
Yep.
Timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout by Summertown, as that will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
And back here at South Lawrence, as we're back for the middle school area tournament girls semifinal game between the number 5 seed Summertown Lady Eagles and the number 1 seed Ethridge Bulldogs. That's going to be a turnover by the Lady Eagles.
She should have dribbled it on in.
Here's Bryce. They give it to Max. She's going to shoot the left wing 3 up and in.
Nothing but net.
Yep, as already the Bulldogs are on a run. That's going to be thrown out of bounds, and it will be Summertown basketball.
I mean, Macy thought that was going to be passed behind her, so she didn't even try it, but it was for her.
Don't want to get flustered right now with 2:37 left in the half.
Yeah.
Max, she's going to be jumped by Summertown. They give it down low.
And then you got it. I mean, if you're
That's
going
Baker. Yep.
If you're going to lunge after it, you better get it.
And now Long. Ethridge jumped into it.
Wild start to him.
Max steals it away. They give it to Allen. Allen over to Bryce. Thought about pull-up jumper, banks it up and in.
Ethridge takes the lead.
Bryce now got 6, and they take the lead already. Buzz was going to fall on top of that. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Ethridge basketball.
Another timeout.
Yep. And quickly, 2 quick timeouts by Summertown. And we'll take that timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Back here at South Lawrence, as Ethridge on quite a run within these last 2 minutes have took the lead with 2:09 left in the second or the first half.
The press has worked at the beginning, and then Summertown beat it for a while. They went out of the press. Now they're back in it, and now Summertown's struggling again.
Franks has it. They got to get across the timeline. They got to hurry.
She should have just tried to let that go out.
Yep, as this going to be a turnover. They give it to Bryce. They give it to Maddox. She lays it up. No good. Still fought for. As Garland's going to come up with it. That'll be a foul. As that will be on Allen, I believe.
Number 13.
Yep, that'll be on Allen. That'll be her first. Team's first of the quarter.
Team's first. 2 minutes to go.
Yep. Yeah. So Franks is going to have the basketball. Franks gives it to Long. Over to Franks. Back over to Long. She has on the left sideline. They give it to Garland. Garland's got to get across. Long's going to shoot the left wing 3
Too
up.
strong.
No good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown gives it to Maddox. Maddox guarded by Busby, almost thrown away. Maddox comes to falls on top of it. That'll be a timeout and a 30-second timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take that timeout with them. 1:28 left in the half. You're watching Exports Network.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
back here at South Lawrence as we're back from a 30-second timeout by the Lady Bulldogs as Maddox was almost stripped from Busby. Maddox was able to fall back on top of it.
And the coach
Ethridge, quickly called a timeout.
Yeah, smart move there by the coach.
Yes. They're trying to figure out who's going to pass the ball in for Ethridge. As they give it to Allen. Allen gets it to Max. They give it to Brown. Brown, pull-up jumper up, banks it up and in. Brown's now got 7 for the Lady Bulldogs and extends the lead out.
Continuing the theme from yesterday where the backboard was used heavily.
To 7.
All 4 games.
Franks now has it. She's almost double teamed. They give it to Garland. Pull up free throw line.
Summertown's gone cold from the outside. They might want to try to get something inside.
Yeah, inside out. Franks in the corner for 3, up, no good.
That was close.
Rebound by Brown. And Brown's probably almost got double-digit rebounds, Will.
I bet you're right.
That's almost stolen away by Busby. 50 seconds left in the half. That's going to be almost stolen away. Bryce comes up with it in the corner. She's going to shoot the pull-up jumper up and in. Good shot there by Bryce. She's now got 4. Long gives it to Franks. Franks going to drive, pull-up jumper by Franks up. On the iron, no good.
Outside shot's not falling.
Allen to Bryce, over to Maddox. 27 seconds left. To Brown, has that the South Lawrence logo. Got to get across.
They may be wanting to go for one. Nope, they're
Brown,
going in.
Yep. Jumper by Brown, no good. Franks gets it to McConnell, 13 seconds left. They give it to Busby. Busby has it on the right wing. 6 seconds. They give it to McConnell down low. Try to give it to Franks. She's going to be fouled, though. That will be on.
So they have to do an inbound play here. That was on the ground.
It'll be on Brown. That'll be her second. So Summertown will have the basketball under their own basket with 3.4 left in the half. Trying to find somebody. Trying to find Long. Long has it. 2 seconds. That's going to be tipped, and that'll do it. After 1 half of play.
It's just an abysmal quarter there for Summertown. I hope they get that fixed in the next half, but at the same time, really good quarter by Ethridge.
So
I mean, they've got Summertown rattled, and that happened in the first game where they played each other. They take you out of your game.
So after 1 half of play, Ethridge leads Summertown 23-18. We'll be back in 10 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816, or better yet, go to our website, at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate deals great again.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Trust Title and Escrow of Lawrence County to provide exceptional title insurance services. Offering a wide range of title services across Tennessee, our team is unmatched. In fact, we're the most experienced closing team around. We get the job done on time, at a fair price, and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County. Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Title.
And back here for the second half here at South Lawrence, as we're back between the number 1 seed, the Ethridge Lady Bulldogs, and the number 5 seed, Summertown Lady Eagles. Take a look at some first half stats. It's going to be Bryce for the Bulldogs, or the Lady Bulldogs with 4, Brown with 7, Baker with 2, and Maddox with 6. And take a look at the Lady Eagles. It's Pettis with 2, Franks with 4, Garland with 5, McConnell with 1, and Busby with 6. So far, Will, looked like Ethridge was going to jump out to a big lead, and then Summertown came back, got a big lead for themselves, and then Ethridge came back with a good run, with a vengeance and a good run to end the first half. So,
yeah, and I tell you, it's when you get rattled like that, it's even in a regular season game you can kind of gather yourself and regroup. But see, when you know there's an elimination on the line, especially at this age, it's probably a little tougher to regroup. Yeah. We'll see what they can do.
So it'll be Etheridge's ball coming out of the half. As Brown's looking to get it in, they give it to Bryce. She's guarded by Long. Bryce looking to drive it in the middle. Has to pick up a dribble. They give it to Brown. She's going to shoot the long right wing 3 up and in. She's now got 10. Wow. She's the first player in double figures.
And, that was with the hand in her face.
Yep. Pretty good shot.
Yeah, they're hitting everything.
As Etheridge jumps into a press, they got it across. They give it to Pettis. That's going to be.
You gotta stop first. Yeah. Well, there goes another timeout.
Timeout by the Lady Eagles.
Oh, she would just, before she took off, would have gathered herself. It would have saved the timeout.
That'll be a 30-second timeout.
Let's keep it here so I'm making a public apology to Jennifer Mabry. Yesterday, I said that her daughter was in the 8th grade, and when in fact I knew very well that she was in the 7th grade. So I goofed. And she called me out on it. So I wanted to just bring all this extra attention to her in my public apology. Sorry I got Ella Mabry's age wrong, rushing her through school. Don't need to make that any faster than it already is. So Ella Mabry is in the 7th grade, not the 8th grade. All right, back to you.
There we go. So we're back from the 30-second timeout by the Lady Eagles. Yes. The Bulldogs lead this one by 8.
Oh, gracious.
That's going to be a turnover. Brown's going to steal the ball.
This is just everything that can go wrong. This is going to be one of those halves, I'm afraid.
Maddox. That's going to be thrown out of bounds. It's going to be off of Baker, and it'll be Summertown basketball once again. Here's Franks now. They get it into Garland. Garland to Busby. That's going to be stolen away. Max comes up with it. They give it to Hurd. Hurd has to pick up a dribble. She passes it down low to Baker. Baker up, no good. Still fought for. And Bryce is going to come up with the offensive rebound. They give it to Brown. Brown's going to look to drive with the right hand up, no good. And they're going to call offensive foul on Brown. That'll be her third foul.
Good job taking that charge.
Once again, Ethridge will jump into their full court press. Franks will pass the ball in. And that's going to be tipped back to Franks, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles. They give it to Long. Long over to Franks. In the middle to Pettis. Pettis. That's going to be stolen away. Brown's going to come up with it. And that's going to be also, that's going to be stolen away by Long.
They just let that one go, aren't they?
She's going to go up with the left hand up, no good. Garland comes up with the offensive rebound, goes up, no good. That's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball. So missed opportunities is that seemed like that was for Ethridge in the first half, but now Summertown.
You can't let this deficit get much worse. These 6-minute quarters, you don't have a whole lot of time to catch back up.
So here's Maddox. They give it to Brown down low. She's wide open. She's going to go lay it up and in, and she's got 12.
10-point deficit.
As Ethridge leads by 10 now with 4:34 left in the third quarter. Here's Pettis. Pettis gives it to Long. Over to Franks to Busby. Short corner jumper up and in.
She's been one of the bright spots today.
She's got 8 for the Lady Eagles. So here's Maddox. They give it to her. They got a 2-on-1 advantage. They give it to Brown. Pull up jumper by Brown. Up, no good. Fought for. Still fought for it. Frank's going to come up with it. Here's Long. She's looking to push. Long goes up with the right hand on the left side. No good. Rebound by Maddox. Maddox looking to throw it to somebody. That's going to be thrown away. Franks has it now. She's looking to push. Has it on the left wing. Swings it over to Long. Long swings it over to Petty. She's going to shoot the right wing 3. Up, no good. Rebound by Maddox. And Maddox looking to slow it down. Trying to find somebody. She's walking right into a double team. And that's going to be stolen away. Pettis comes up with it. And that's also going to be stolen away by Bryce. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it will be Summertown basketball.
Yeah, Coach told her, get possession of it before you take off running.
Franks will pass in to Long. As they didn't know which way they were going. Busby's wide open. She throws it in.
That's just because where the defense was lined up.
Franks has it. That's going to touch the baseline, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball.
My wife's over here trying to be the first one to get the $250 fine this year.
I don't know. There might have been somebody at Kaufman. I know that I was hearing a story that somebody at Kaufman
first at Summertown then.
Yeah. As that's Bryce. She throws it off to Brown. She's going to shoot it, no good. Rebounded by Long. Long. She's going to go down. She's going to be fouled by Max, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. That will be Max's first foul. Team's second of the third quarter.
So nobody on either team's in foul trouble. Too bad.
The only one that's really in some sort of trouble was Brown for the Lady Bulldogs. She's got 3, but the way this game's being called, I'm not exactly sure if you can consider her being in foul trouble.
Right.
As that first free throw by Long is no good. Second free throw up and in. As Tess Long, she's got her first points of the ball game. They give it to Brown. Brown looking to drive it baseline, guarded by Long. Throws it to Hurd. Hurd passes out to Bryce. Pump fakes, gives it to Brown. Brown's going to shoot the left wing 3. No good. Rebounded, though, by Bryce. She goes up with the right hand. No good, and that's going to be
you got to snag that.
That's going to be another jump ball, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball.
Macy's going to come out for McConnell. Just struggling to snag a rebound.
Pettis will check out. McConnell will check back in. So Hurd's going to pass it in. That's going to be tipped back out, and it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. So Hurd will once again try to pass it back in. They're looking to get it to Brown in the corner. So they throw it to Bryce in the other corner. She's going to shoot the pull-up jumper up and in. And she now has 6. So here's Franks with the basketball for the Lady Eagles. She has it on the left wing. That's almost going to be stolen away by Baker, but Garland comes up with it. Busby shoots the jumper up, no good, rebounded by Brown. Brown gives it to Maddox. Over to Bryce. Bryce, she slips and Busby's gonna come up still. She's gonna go, laid up with the right hand, up, no good. Offensive rebound by Franks, and she will be fouled. That will be Baker picking up the foul. That'll be her third foul, team's third of the third quarter. As Franks will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw by Franks is up and good. She's now got 5, has a chance for 6 after this second free throw. Second free throw is up, no good, rebounded by Brown. So the lead stays at 8 with 2:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Hurd. Hurd gives it to Max, down low to Brown. Brown guarded by McConnell, a little spin move, no good.
Defense down there, but everybody going for the block, nobody's boxing out.
Maddox shoots a 3, no good,
There you
rebound
go.
by Garland. They give it to McConnell. And Long will get across the timeline. They'll give it to Busby. She's wide open for 3. No good. And that will sail out of bounds, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball.
See, Ethridge's tough on defense, and that, you know, Busby seems like she's got an open shot, and then before you know it, there's a hand right in her face.
So Max is almost stripped away by Long. Max trying to find somebody. They give it to Bryce. They got to get her across the timeline or call a timeout. That's going to be a 10-second call, and that will be a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs, and it'll be Summertown basketball. And that's one thing, Will. If you're a Bulldogs fan, you got to see that, and you got to say, as a coach, you got to tell your players you got to go and help get across the timeline.
Sure.
Here's Garland. They give it to Long in the corner. Pump fake. She's going to shoot the 3 up. No good. Rebounded by Franks, though, and she's going to be fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
Long's been money that three-pointer all season long. She struggled with it tonight.
That foul will be on Bryce. That'll be her third. Team's 4th. So 4 fouls for Ethridge, 0 fouls for Summertown right now. First free throw by Franks is up, no good. Allen will check in the game. Checking out will be Hurd. Second free throw by Franks is up. No good, rebounded by Brown. As that will be a travel.
That was a gift.
Yep. As Baker and Brown were both fighting for the rebound, and both of them fell and ended up in a travel. So Franks is going to pass it down to their own basket. As they got Long wide open in the corner. Going to pump fake, drive it to the baseline. They give it to McConnell. That's going to be blocked. And Baker's going to come
Don't
up
foul
with it.
after the turnover.
Yep, that will be a.
That's just, again, a double whammy. Pet peeve. I know you're frustrated that there's been a turnover and you want to get the ball right back, but now you've just put yourself in a deeper hole.
Yes. That'll be Franks picking up the foul. That will be her first. Team's first the third quarter.
It's only her first.
Yeah. Baker looks to get in, and Max almost thrown away by Busby. Max is able to come up with it, but Garland's going to steal that one. She goes up, lays it up and in. And that's Garland. She's now got 7. Has a chance for 8 after the and 1.
That was tough play there to the hole.
That foul
seems to be okay.
Maddox, her second foul.
Well, that's tough.
Free throw by Garland is up. No good, rebounded by Brown. So the lead stays at 6 with 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Beating Summertown down the court.
Here's Bryce. Bryce. That's going to be stolen away by Franks. Franks, she's wide open. She's going to look to lay it up with the left hand up and in. She's now got 7. 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And that will be out of bounds. And it'll be Bulldogs basketball. Baker looking to throw it in. That's going to be thrown way high, and that'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Summertown basketball.
This has been a game of runs. Each team has had their various runs throughout. Both teams playing tough.
These Franks will pass it into their own basket now. Looking to find somebody. McConnell's wide open down low. They find Garland. She's going to shoot the right wing three. Up and in. And that cuts the lead down to 1 with 32 seconds left in the third. As Garland's starting to catch fire. She's got 10 now for the Lady Eagles. And that will be a foul on McConnell. That will be her first. As Brown will be fouled. And Pettis is going to be checking into the game for the Lady Eagles. She will check in for McConnell. So here's Bryce. I give it to Maddox with 23 seconds left in the third. As Summertown goes on a little bit of run, they cut this lead down to 1, 30-29. Maddox has it in the short corner. They give it to Brown. Brown looks to go up with it. Up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Garland.
Good post move.
10 seconds. Garland, she's looking to push. Looking to find somebody. That's going to be Brown. That's going to be stolen away. Garland comes back up with it, and she's going to be fouled. And Garland will go to the line, shoot 2 free throws, and has a chance to take the lead. That foul will be on Baker. That'll be her 4th foul, so she'll probably be sitting the rest of this quarter, majority of the 4th. First free throw by Garland is up, no good. And it's possible check in for Baker.
Captain obvious here. The free throws are going to be huge going into this 4th quarter coming up.
Free throw by Garland up, no good. Pettis comes up with the offensive rebound, though, up and in. As Pettis gets the offensive rebound on the free throws, puts it up and in, and Summertown leads at the end of the 3rd quarter, 31-30. We're back for the 4th quarter right after this break here on the X-Sports Network.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
And back here at South Lawrence for the middle school area tournament as we're here for the 4th quarter.
We'll just show that replay real quick of Macy getting that offensive rebound and throwing it back in there. I wonder if she got it off in time, but of course my replays don't show the clock.
As that 3-pointer's going to be up and in for Franks. As Franks now got 10 for the Lady Eagles, and that extends the lead out to 4.
Oh, that's a big momentum swing.
To Allen. Allen to her. That's going to be blocked by Garland. And it will be Lady Eagles basketball.
I'm sorry, folks at home. I get too busy watching it, especially with my own kid out there, and I missed the block shot. Really nice block shot by Izzy. I wish you could have seen it.
Here's Allen. They give it to Maddox. Maddox down low to Brown. Brown's looking to do something with a little up and under. No good.
Hey, that's a nice,
rebounded by Pettis.
She's got some really nice post moves.
She does.
Very nice up and under. She's been well coached in that.
Here's Long. Long hands it off to Busby. Busby has that to South Lawrence over. They give it to Garland. Back over to Frank. She's going to shoot another three. Up and in. Back-to-back three-pointers. Franks now has 13. And he sends the lead out to, it should be 7. As we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs.
It should be 7, shouldn't it? Was one of those actually a 2?
As it'll be a full timeout. We'll take that timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 9.
Okay.
And back here on the Exports Network as we are back after a long two-pointer by Franks.
Yeah, we got clarification. One ref held their arms up for a 3, the other one held up 2.
So Summertown leads this one 36-30. That's going to be a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs, and it'll be Lady Eagles basketball once again. Franks will get it into Busby with 4:58 left in the ball game. As the winner of this game will play the winner of South Lawrence Lady Stallions and the New Prospect Lady Tigers in the championship game tomorrow. As Pettis swings it over to Busby, back over to Pettis, trying to milk as much clock as possible over to Busby. Busby down low to Pettis. She goes up, lays it up and in. Pettis now has 6 on the night.
You know, everybody thought they were just trying to kill the clock there. And
ball movement works wonders.
Yeah.
And Summertown leads by 8 now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a travel on Maddox, and it will be Summertown basketball once again off of another Lady Bulldogs turnover.
Yeah, just a nice cut there by Macy. The pass barely made it to her.
And Baker will
finish the shot.
Check into the ball game. Allen will check out.
I guess on that play, Macy's shoe came untied. She just tied it.
And Busby will now take over for the Lady Eagles. Busby. Yes, like you were saying, well, they're looking to milk as much clock as possible, but Ethridge is pressuring now.
Yeah, they're not going to.
That's going to be. He tried to call. Summertown tried to call a timeout, but. So they call a timeout or no?
I think he was trying to call a timeout, then realized he didn't want the timeout, but now he has to take a timeout.
Well, anyways, that's going to be a full timeout by Summertown. We'll take that timeout with them with 4:11. Summertown leads over Ethridge 38-30 here on the Exports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Back here at South Lawrence as we're back from a full timeout by the Summertown Lady Eagles as they lead this one 38-30 with 4:11 left in this ball game. As then again, the winner of this ball game will face the winner of the other girls basketball game tonight between the New Prospect Lady Tigers and the South Lawrence Lady Stallions. New Prospect versus New Prospect, I guess. As Long now has the basketball. She's guarded by Bryce.
He's counting.
Yep. Got to get a count or a steal. That's Long. Gives it to Frank. She's going to shoot the left wing three. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown gives it to Maddox. Maddox. Don't have to go quick here. Maddox. That's going to be fought for. Brown comes back up with it, though. Down low to Baker. Layup, up and in.
Good move.
Baker's now got 4.
They made something out of nothing there. Real nice.
That cuts the lead down to 6 with 3:33 left. Here's Pettis with the
pull
basketball.
back out. I would pull back out. There you go.
That's what she does. They're trying to find somebody to give it down low to
But
Garland.
you don't have to force anything. And now don't foul.
Bryce. As Baker has it, she's going to shoot it. Up, no good. Rebound, though, by Pettis.
You can slow down. You're ahead.
Picks up her dribble. And she gives it over to Long. Long. Over to Pettis. Pettis to Franks at the high post. They give it back out to Long. 3:02 left. Long. Guarded by Bryce.
I tell you, when you want to run out the clock, Ethridge is not an easy team to do that against.
Hands it off to Busby. Busby guarded by Maddox. That's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Ethridge basketball.
So no fouls in the quarter yet. And again, that could be significant down the stretch if one of the teams is trying to foul the other to stop the clock. And
so it more than likely this fourth quarter probably going slow. That's going to be a turnover. Busby now has it.
You don't have to shoot.
Yep. They're going to kick it out. They give it to Frank, swing it over to Long, swings it back over to Pettis on the left wing. Over to Long. Long guarded by Bryce. They give it to Franks up top. Ethridge got to have some little pressure. Long guarded by Bryce still at the South Lawrence logo. They got a count.
Yeah.
Gets a screen from Pettis. Long breaks the count. Give it to Franks. That's almost stolen away. Franks has it. They give it to Busby.
You can attack now. You got numbers.
Garland up. No good. Should have been a foul call, but Pettis comes up with the offensive rebound. Long. That's going to be a travel. So that will be a turnover on the Lady Eagles, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball. Baker will pass the ball in. That's going to be fought for. Max is going to come up with it. Trying to find somebody. Try to throw out past Frank. Comes up with the interception. That will be a
push in the back on the
foul
shot.
On the floor.
Oh, well, they say on the floor.
He called it on the floor.
Sure looked like on the shot to me.
As that foul will be on her. That'll be her second foul. Team's first of the quarter. Then again, Ethridge is down 6, but they do have 4 fouls to give until Summertown's in the bonus. Because Garland's wide open.
Wide open.
Yep.
Not sure how that happened.
So Garland now has 12. And we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. I believe that's their final timeout. So Summertown leads this one 40-32 with 2:04 left in the fourth quarter. This is the X-Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
As back here at South Lawrence, as we're back from a full timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. That's their final timeout of the ball game as they trail.
Just watching this play, Izzy kind of set a screen and nobody rolled with her. And found herself wide open under the goal.
Baker will pass it in for the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to go through the hands of Bryce, and that will be a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs.
Hey, I like Emerson's dad in the audience coaching them, saying, hey, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Frank's got to get it in. They throw it in the backcourt to Long. Long got to get it across the timeline. She does. And they don't have to go fast here, Will.
Right.
Long, guarded by Maddox.
Again, I think Ethridge would like to foul here. They may need some of these fouls to get into shooting situations later.
And that is Max's third foul of the game.
Summertown has to know this aggressive defense is coming. They're going to be trying to foul. Got to protect.
That's the second foul of the quarter by the Lady Bulldogs. And that will be another foul. I believe that will be on Brown.
Yeah. just expect the same 2 more times.
That's the 4th team foul on Brown. Or excuse me, that's the 4th foul on Brown. 3rd team foul on the ball, or the quarter. There we go. Now I got my words straight. Frank's going to pass the ball in once again. Got to find somebody. They give it to Busby. Busby. That will be a foul on Maddox.
Now in this case, get it into whoever you get it into, but preferably your best free throw shooter.
Yep. So that's the 4th foul on Maddox. Team's 4th and 1 more foul will send Summertown to the free throw line to shoot the 2 bonus free throws. They give it to Busby in the backcourt. Busby guarded by Bryce. 1:41 left in the ball game. They give it to Long. Long. Pressured by Bryce. Long. They give it to Franks. She's wide open. She's going to shoot the left wing 3 up. No good. Rebound by Maddox.
Wonder if that's what Coach Springer wanted to happen there.
Brown throws it.
Could have been a foul.
They give it to Baker. Back over to Brown. That's going to be tipped out by Pettis. He'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. So 1:20 left in this ball game. Number 5 seed Summertown Lady Eagles lead the number 1 seed Ethridge Lady Bulldogs 40-32. And that's going to be tipped up. Yep. Max is going to come back up when they give it to Brown. She's going to go up, laid up, and in. She's fouled.
Nice play. We'll show a replay of it.
That foul will be.
It was deflected on the inbounds, but just a nice cut. Macy was watching the ball instead of the player. She found herself wide open under the goal.
That foul will be on Garland, I believe.
And that's, you know, that's a big play in the game. Suddenly they could be within 5 with a minute to go. Anything could happen.
So that foul is going to be on Garland. Brown made the basket, so she now has 14, has a chance for 15 if she makes the free throw.
Nobody at Summertown has 4 fouls?
Nobody on Summertown has 4 fouls. Garland has 3.
Okay.
So Bryce has 3 fouls, Brown has 4, Baker has 4, and Maddox has 4 for the Lady Bulldogs.
So they got a little more danger on the Ethridge side of fouls.
Brown's free throw is up, and it's good. She's got 15.
So
as cuts the lead down to 5 with 1:08 left in the ball game. Pettis gives it to Long. They got a pressure. Long to Franks. Franks, they're going to have to foul, Will. Long. That's almost going to be stripped, but it'll be out of bounds and it'll stay with the Lady Eagles. So Franks will pass the ball in with 57.4 left in this ball game. They give it to Garland. Garland, she's triple team, finds a wide open Franks down low. She's going to go up, laid up and in. She's got 14.
Summertown's been very effective with their inbounds plays this quarter.
So Maddox. They give it to Allen. Top of the key 3 up, no good. Offensive rebound though by Allen. And it will be a jump ball and it will be Summertown basketball.
Nice job sticking with that rebound. That's tough.
So Summertown leads by 7 with 38.4 left in the ball game. Ethridge going to jump into a full court press. They give it to Long. Franks, they're going to have to foul.
This could have been a walk.
They give it to Long. Long gives it to Busby. Busby, that's going to be a foul on Allen. That will be her 2nd, team's 5th. So Busby will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Just got to give credit, Will, to this Summertown team as they obviously came into this one as the underdogs against the number 1 seed Ethridge Bulldogs and looking like they might pull this one off and go to the championship game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Ethridge has shown while they were the 1 seed today. You know, they showed the 1 seed wasn't necessarily a fluke. And they did very, very similar when they was at Summertown. They got Summertown off their game.
That's going to be a lane violation on Busby to try to get the offensive rebound. It's going to be Ethridge's basketball. Busby didn't make either free throw. As that will be a turnover by the Lady Bulldogs, and it will be Lady Eagles basketball once again with 27.4 left in the ball game. So Franks will once again pass it in. As they find Busby. And she will be fouled by Allen. That'll be her 3rd. And Busby will go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
I don't know how many of the Ethridge girls out here are 8th graders, but wouldn't mind some of them coming to Summertown to play, to be honest.
As that one rattles in and out, no good.
I don't know if I'm allowed to recruit over the broadcast tonight.
Second free throw is up and good. Busby now has 9. And that extends the lead out to 8. As Allen dribbles. They give it to Max. She's going to shoot the right wing 3 up, no good. Baker comes up with the rebound, no good. Rebound by Long, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, as that's going to be a foul on Bryce. So Long go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. And she has a chance to ice this ball game, Will. And Summertown, obviously, their head coach is telling them to get back, don't foul.
Right, all the right things. Just showing the stands, we got a full house in here now.
Yep. First free throw by Long up, no good.
Because you got all the new prospects and Summertown fans sitting on this side here.
Second free throw by Long. Up, no good. Comes up with the offensive rebound. Goes to lay it up, no good. Bryce comes up with the rebound. She's looking to push. 3 seconds left. Gonna have to shoot it. She shoots the long top key 3 up, no good. And that'll do it. As Summertown, number 5 Summertown will beat the number 1 seed Ethridge Bulldogs, and they will advance to play the winner of New Prospect and the South Lawrence Lady Stallions later tonight, and they will advance the championship game tomorrow. I believe that game will be at 4. No, that game will be at 6, right?
I haven't looked. I'm sorry.
I believe the 6. They'll play at 6.
Okay.
I think that's right. But anyways, that'll do it. Summertown defeats Ethridge 43-35. As coming up next, it will be the number 1 seed New Prospect Tigers versus the number 5 seed Ethridge Bulldogs.
I do again want to shout out to Ethridge for a great season and a great game here tonight. Both times Summertown's played them, they've been tough. And I'd love to see some of those 8th grade girls come up to Summertown to play. And then I want to give a shout out to Summertown too. And I haven't bragged on my daughter probably one time all year. So I figured I better brag on her tonight. She came in and played some big minutes and didn't play a perfect game by any means, but I was happy for her tonight. She came in and played some big minutes in big moments.
So that'll do it for this broadcast. This is Hayden Burke going alongside Will Pettis. We'll be back for the start of the New Prospect boys basketball team and the Ethridge Bulldogs here next on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.